So I'm going to record this. So for the intro, I use a Canva slideshow and I use the link. So what I can do for you, you have Canva, right?
Yeah.
What I can do for you is I can share it with you to collab on it. And let's see, office slideshows. Intro to training, okay. How do I think there's a way I can share it. Here we go. What's your Canva email?
That one is still here it is.
Right, like that one?
Yeah, I actually want that one.
What's your name? Okay. Okay, so what you can do, I can add a page here. I'll hide my page, and you can just add your own page on there here.
Okay, about me.
Just an about, like meet your assistant manager type.
Page 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want me to skip over yours?
Yeah, because I hid it, so whenever you present this, it won't show up.
Oh yeah, I see that. So you want me to skip it, not show that.
Right.
Oh, okay, I see. You should put this.
The bigger, better one?
4.
Yeah. That was 2025. Yeah. Yeah, we can update that one. So that's the intro to training slides. So, okay, so let's do a review through training programs. I remember our feedback from when you ran training. The biggest thing that I remember was sometimes slow down. I remember you talked really fast, which is fine, but you want to. So I think the biggest thing that helps me with running training is remembering that the more simple I can keep it, the better it's going to be. The more that they're going to be able to understand. Because it's like, if something is simple, it's easy to replicate. It's easy to duplicate. So we want to teach them the demo as simple as possible so that they can duplicate it and replicate it super easy, just like we want them to. So, with that said, whenever you're doing your intro talk, whenever you're doing the training, just remember to keep it simple. With your intro talk, I think we talked a little bit about this. You can talk about the growth that you experienced, but talk about the benefits of the growth. I wouldn't go so much into the negative things like that. I think we talked about it, but falling asleep in training and, et cetera, et cetera. That's not a great, I don't know. So, do you have a question?
I just don't know how to pronounce this person's name, and Google Translate is not helping.
DeMarlin?
DeMarlin?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
And how long should the intro talk be again?
So I want to be done with my intro talk by 12:30 or earlier. So basically an hour to an hour and a half, which is the introduction and the whole, that's the whole intro talk. That's including tips for training, tips for the job, and things like that. So so yeah. So So, when you're explaining concepts to people, I would say, I think with the training that you did, I think you did a good job. I think where you can improve and take it to the next level is, can you keep things simple? Like, how can you dumb it down so that anybody can understand it? How can you dumb it down? Obviously, everybody in your training class got on board. That's really solid. That's really great. You had a 10K fast starter. Congratulations. That's huge. You have an assistant manager on the team from the people that you trained. So what you did was a really, really solid thing. So I don't really want to change anything structurally. What I want you to do is I want you to feel more confident in these areas. So my advice as a whole, in terms of what should we cover, I want to remind you, keep it simple. The more simple you can keep it, the more easy to do it is, and more replicatable it can be. The second thing I want to say is the way to make somebody confident at it is through role play. Just have them role play to you over and over again, and that's how they get confident in something. So if they're not confident in something, you just need to role play it. Now, the other thing about confidence is popping fear bubbles. When they know that you can relate to what they're feeling, like, you get them, you understand how they feel, and then you tell them how to do it, how to be better, etc. Like, for example, I talk about how I was so scared to make my first phone call, and then I finally did it, and then my manager asked me, was that so bad? And I was like, part of me was like, yeah, that was really scary. The other part of me was like, I guess that really wasn't so bad. So you're showing them the other side. You're going to say, hey, if you're scared of that, I was scared too. I get it. No big deal. I didn't want to do it either. But I promise you, it's really not that bad, because I've been there and I know how it feels. That's really not as bad as you think it is. So that's like part of popping fear bubbles. So confidence comes from role play. Popping fear bubbles helps give confidence. And then at the end of the day, you're just teaching them how to do demos. Teaching them how to do demos, how to be successful at the job. And the goal with training is we want them to know how to do a demo. We want them to read the script, and we want them to feel confident. And have 10 demos their first weekend with people that they know, people that are solid. If you can do that, convince them to read the script, give them some confidence. They know how to do a demo, and they're doing demos with 10 people their first weekend. That's going to be the success of a training class. So that's pretty much my overview for these things. So what do you want to review? Let's start with day one. Do you have this spreadsheet that shows everything?
Yeah, let me pull it up. I was trying to think of everything else right there.
Yeah.
That's what I was reading.
Emerald 2.0.
I don't know why that was on a different spreadsheet.
Yeah, Emerald 2.0, it's going to be under training steps.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay, yeah, I didn't really understand that. What we could do is we could consider the inventory time, and if that time doesn't work for you, you can always just think something.
And the terms of training email, that sends like when you press you launch and then after.
Not launch, when you click show to training.
Yeah, that.
And you click save, and then that sends.
Okay.
You want to make sure that they fill it out before you get started.
Yeah, and then it'll show a check mark.
Yeah, green check when they're done.
Yeah.
You just have to refresh the page.
Well, since I'll probably be doing the intro talk this week, I don't really need help with what to talk about on the slides, but you know how when you talk about you first, can you kind of just give me a, I guess just points of
Yeah.
what you talk about in the intro?
Do you have the district training document pulled up?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm right.
Yes. So on the front page, I added some training resources. So I don't remember if I showed you this, or if I showed Serena or Risa. Maybe I did show it to you. But the Intro to Training by Drew Frank, do you see that one?
Yeah, the document.
Click on that document. And this is a full intro talk outline. Now, so you can use this. Here's what's really going to help you though. You see where it says notes from the Drew Frank intro from Drew Frank's intro?
Video.
Click on that. And I would watch this 2 or 3 times.
We're part of that championship organization.
And it's this intro video. And this is how I learned how to do an intro. From that video, I made this outline. From this outline, I honed my own intro talk. So if you want to use this outline, you can do that. This might be your bullet points. Tell your story about the skills that you learned, your first big paychecks, the money that you made, your professionalism and how you grew, the advancement opportunity you've taken advantage of. Build up our organization. We don't compete, we dominate. We're the best in the country. We're number one in the country in one category. We're top 15 in 2 other categories. Like, we're the best of all time. We're building towards becoming the best of all time. Office hype, opportunity. Hey guys, you guys are joining at a great time. There's a lot of opportunity for advancement. We're looking for new assistant managers. We have great talent. I mean, let's talk about our assistant managers. Kristen, we have Brooke, we have Brisa, we have Serena, we have Liberty, we have Claire, we have Adrian, we have Trevor. You know, these guys are killing it, crushing it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We've already had 2 10K fast starters this semester. We've already had blah, 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 social proof, build confidence. And then, guys, your confidence should be really high right now. Whether you feel confident or not, that's okay. But really, your confidence should be up because look at our numbers, look at what we've done, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, guys, let's talk about what we're doing for today. And that's just like the flow of this
So
all.
when do you talk about like your story?
My story?
Yeah.
That's the beginning where it says, tells the story, the skills learned, the money and paychecks, build a professional advancement opportunity. That's where you can start to add in, like when I was new, guys, I get it. Like, I was brand new. Let's see. You also talk about your story a little bit throughout, right? Because down here in the bottom, down here where it says keys to training, focus, put up your phone. Let's see, where it says go deep. Guys, what if I could tell you that over the next few days, if you put 100% of your effort in everything you do, I'll tell you, don't worry about money for the rest of your life. Guys, I was in your same spot a couple years ago. I remember thinking that this job, I just didn't believe it. I just didn't think I'd be here long term. I thought this was just going to be a short summer job for me. But I'm here today, 9 months later, a year later, and I'm about to get ready to go open up my own office as a district manager to start a career opportunity here. I don't know if I'm going to be here for the rest of my life, but it is an opportunity for a career that I'm going to pursue and give my best. And so, guys, I never knew that I would be here and blah, 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 blah. So you talk about it throughout. I mostly talk about mine. Let's see, let's go here. Let's talk about me. If you go back to the district training outline, at the beginning of the first page after the cover page, where it says intro talk outline, why you should be excited, guys. It's the best time to start. I'm excited for you. We just had an 8K week. We just placed 20 orders last week. I mean, we're growing quickly, and we're excited about. So, guys, I want to tell you a little bit more about me, and you can really just start off with that. Maybe this outline might help you keep it a little bit more simple.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little bit more about me. Talk about how you got started, your story, high school, graduation, summer, MIT, DM promotion, sales, etc., YEB, personal things, and then you start talking to the new transition about the office positions. Big time on development, opportunity, and growth. So, does that make sense? Is this?
Yeah, I think so. I was just trying to figure out like what point of it you talked about, like
Yeah.
the story.
When I tell my story,
Yeah.
it's here in this about
Okay,
me.
yeah, I see that. Yeah, I think I just need to go like watch that video and kind of like practice with myself. Cause I think this is something that Stacy had us like kind of write an outline of it
And in Dallas.
or,
When we
yeah,
went
I
to
don't remember
Dallas.
when.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think I need to go. I wrote that somewhere. I think I need to go back and find it, and then like watch the video and kind of like I just need some time to like make my own. But yeah, that makes sense.
Cool.
Trying to think if there's anything. And then on like the Okay, I think it's like the beginning of day 2 where
Mm-hmm.
the whole like all the technology stuff and then the contest talk.
Yeah.
I think that kind of section is kind of what I want to like
Okay.
review and go over since like I'll be doing the actual contest talk by myself this time.
Yeah.
But then also the admin stuff.
Cool. So, Vector Live admin. Obviously, you start the day with the training videos with the Drew Frank videos. He starts off with an intro talk, a welcome, and then he starts talking about sample kits. When you get to sample kits on Vector Live, you're going to click on on Vector Live, you're going to click the button that says Send Rep Contracts. Once you click Send Rep Contracts, it'll pull up a list of everybody that you want to send a contact to. Then you click Send, and they're going to get the contract. Then, when they get the contract, I tell them go ahead and start filling this out while he goes over this. So they get the contract. If they don't get the contract, then there's a button that says Resend Contracts. You can do that by clicking Send Rep Contract again. And then there'll be a button that says Resend, in case they can't find it.
Is this just gonna show up like when I like have them show up?
Yeah, click on, well, yeah. Let me show you here. Go, boom, boom. Oops. Edit. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I was
So
looking
these
for all
are
those
the,
little
yeah,
buttons.
these are the buttons. So when they finish the contract, when you send it, it goes from the red X to a yellow triangle. When they finish it, it'll turn into an hourglass. That just means it's processing. When the company receives it and it's processed well, then it turns into a green ball. Then you click on sample kit or the kit. You click yes if you're going to give them a kit, and then click the launch button, and then click launch reps and end training. And what that's going to do, it's going to end your training. And when you do that, it's going to take away all these buttons.
Okay, I think that was the one I was missing last time, and then that took like 15 for Vector Connect, right?
Yes, it takes about 10 to 15. Yeah, you got to click the launch button and then click
I think
launch.
that was ridiculous.
And then click send, wait, you click the launch and then click launch. Then those buttons goes away. So if you want to pull the buttons back up, click edit again.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is you want to click send vector impact SMS.
SMS, okay.
Yeah, that's going to send them the vector impact app through the text messages. And so what this is going to do, they're going to get the vector impact app. You're going to have them download the app. And on the app, you're going to have them click register.
I have a pencil. I don't know that one. Okay, perfect.
And just fill it out and I'll take it from you.
Okay, sounds perfect. Thank you so much.
So you're going to click register.
Do you want me to close this door?
Sure. Hey Claire, do you know how to connect music to that TV?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Click register, and then they're going to set up their profile. You want them to set up their profile. Then when they finish setting up their profile, they're going to see, it's going to ask them for access to their contacts. You want them to allow full access. When they allow full access, then they can see all their contacts. Then they want to click that's a little loud. if they don't see their contacts, it's going to be under device contacts under more. But it should just show it to them. If it doesn't show it to them, click on more in the bottom right, go to device contacts. That's when they click plus on everybody who's older than 25.
Anyone older than 25.
Anybody older than 25, they're going to get click plus on.
Oh, yeah. Can you... I think I mostly remember, but can you also show me again how to, like, when you, like, take them out, they're in, like, kind of like the ending of day 2 and, like, go through the contacts?
And scrub them?
Yeah. Can you show me, like, how to do that again?
Yeah, for sure.
Mostly remember, but...
Yeah. So the what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So they click plus on everybody's over 25. And then after that, they're done with the Vector Impact app. Once they do that, then we're gonna go to Vector Connect. They're gonna go to vectorconnect.com, click on the orange button that says create username, and they're gonna set up their account. Then they're going to set up their account. They have to do this 10 to 15 minutes after you click launch. So it's plenty of time when you click launch and then they start working on the Vector Impact app. When they're done with that, then it's been plenty of time to do the Vector Connect creation. Once they create their Vector Connect, that should take about 10 or 15 minutes to create Vector Connect account. Once they're done with that, then we download the Cutco Orders app and log in using the same login as the Vector Connect app. When they log in on Vector Connect, when they log in on the Cutco Orders app, then we're done with that. We'll come back to the app later. Then we start the contest talk. So I pull out my paper. I say, okay guys, I want you to grab out your notes. And it literally says it right there.
So you're literally just reading.
You can literally read it word for word. The only difference is the prize levels are not on the paper.
Oh, but I do have those.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Just making sure you're like, you can't do extra stuff or something I'm missing.
Yeah, I literally read it word for word, except for the prize levels and
Yeah.
part of the team builder. Let me grab that for you. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Also, sorry, I'm kind of like going off topic, but like on advanced training, did you show any videos in advanced training? Like,
Brian Carter video.
where is that?
It's on YouTube, and I just look up Brian Carter sharing goals. I can text it to you so you have it.
And that's the only video you show?
Pretty much. We need to ask Brisa what she did because she said she ran a good advanced training. I'll teach you.
Have a script or outline for that one?
Yeah, we do have an outline for that.
Okay.
We'll come back to that.
Okay.
So the fast start thing, I literally just start reading at the top, straight down the line. This is all the same. This is all the same. Here's the contest prizes for every $1,000 in sales you win free Cutco. Only thing better than Cutco is free Cutco. Here's why you should be excited. Right here, review each prize building up and how many demos to hit that level. So that's where you go through the 10 levels of the prizes.
And also when you're doing that, you're also like showing them
Yeah.
the website.
So then the real prizes start at 10K. Read it word for word. Read it word for word, all the whole thing. Then we get to this. I read this word for word. Okay, is that the same thing? This one. Now we're on the team builder contest. I read this word for word, 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 word for word. And then I kind of, oh wait, word for word. I skip this. Don't skip this. Skip that. So yeah, the things I skip I marked out.
Okay.
Ooh, and then this is big too. Another way to win and get PRs for the team builder is posting on social media. That's when you want to send them a flyer and have them post it right then and there.
Okay. Cool.
Right? Change my mind. I haven't done this recently.
Yeah.
I've been bad about this. I need
Yeah.
to be better about it. So that's kind of like a little plug. You're gonna use it as a plug. Another way to win PRs is actually taking one of our flyers and posting it on social media and doing some details. I'll get to that here in a second. And then we're gonna go, so those first two contests, blah, 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 word for word. Last page, obviously I skipped this bottom part and this side. So then the last page, word for word, any questions? Okay, now that you have all the stuff, blah, 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 blah. Go to the Vector Impact app, find the menu, word for word. You can send in the contacts straight over to our receptionist. What I do is every Monday we text these people, hey, Coco. And now this is kind of where from this line on, I skip it. So here's a pen. So what I do is I just tell them what we do for Blitz. I tell them what are the next steps. So it says, friends on table, you can go and send those contacts. Hey, if they're interested, put them in a video. Then if they're interested, we can book them for an interview. That way we can get some of your friends recruited. Rep, I can be a recruiter, so it'll take a few minutes to work on that. Yeah. So I marked out the lines that you skip.
Okay.
So you can just do it pretty much word for word. Now, once they send you the list of people from their phone, that's when you say, okay, guys, now that we got that done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna post the flyer to help get more PRs. And I would say, okay, so I'm gonna send you guys a little flyer. This is gonna help with our team builder program, help you guys compete, help you guys win some prizes, and helps us build our office. So all you gotta do, we can either do a flyer or you can do a selfie. A flyer is probably better because they might be weird about the selfie thing. I don't know. I would probably do a flyer. Experiment with it, okay? Because like I said, I've been bad about this. So experiment it and
Yeah, be worse than not doing it.
yeah, exactly. So on the Vector Live side, as soon as they hit submit,
Like for all Vector Impact.
it'll show up on Vector Live. So what I do is I keep refreshing the page to see as they come in, so that, because there's a little bit of urgency. Here's what we don't want to happen. They're on the Vector Impact app, they click Team Builder. There's 4 buttons to hit. Begin. When they hit begin, it shows them a list of contacts and they can check everybody off. We don't want them to check anybody off. And I tell them that. So I say, hey guys, when you click begin, it's going to show you a list of everybody that you have, and I want you to submit all of them. So I don't want you to check them off yet. Here's the reason why. We're going to go through this list together to take out anybody who's not qualified, and I haven't told you who's qualified or not. So I just want you to send the whole list to me, and then here today we're going to sit down and go through the list and take out anybody who's not qualified.
And you see that part like at the end of like that.
Yes.
Okay.
As they're picking up their phone, and I'm telling them, hey guys, I don't want you. So go ahead and click begin. Let's follow along. Everybody's there. Okay, click begin. Okay, now click submit everybody to everybody. Okay, cool. Then click next and skip. And when you see you've submitted 100% of your contacts, then you're done. Everybody got it? You got it? Okay, cool. Let me check. Then I check my Vector Live, refresh. Okay, I got yours. Hey, I haven't got yours yet. You good? Like, do you know where we're at? So it's like a little bit of urgency.
You don't want to really like messy.
Don't want to linger. I want it to be over and done in 2 seconds. So once I get everybody's, then I'm like, all right, cool. That's it. You can put your phones up. That's all you have to do. Now let's go ahead and make this post. So you do the post, and then like the flyer on Instagram or Snapchat. And then we would say, Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do, we need to start our phone jam. We should have started our phone jam like 5 minutes ago, but I just talked too much. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick bathroom break. Take 5 minutes for a bathroom break, stretch your legs, come back, and then we're gonna start our phone jam. And that's the contest talk.
And you started like pointing about there in like the videos of like Cutco owners, accessories.
Accessories and the wish list are the best ones because it takes quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
And it's not vital to the demo. Not quite yet. That's whenever I scrub. So let's talk about scrubbing. It's actually on this paper as well. Now it's not exactly scripted out, but you have oh yeah, this is the instructions for the submitting on the app. Click on more, then click team builder, then click begin, submit, next, and skip, and that's how they submit them. That's the buttons that they hit to submit.
Yeah.
So now let's say we're at accessories and we're gonna scrub them. Hey, come on in. Okay, so we're gonna go through this list. Do you know how to pull up the list?
Is on live.
Yes.
Like their name.
Click on their name, scroll to the very bottom, and click here to display personal recruits. And whoever you check off, those are the people who we're deleting. Because
Just like that.
yeah, you click check, and then at the bottom it says delete checked
Okay,
personal
see, I was
recruits.
trying to get to the part where I pull them up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I
Yeah.
got it. I just need a refresher.
Okay, so anybody on this list, if they're over than 25, just tell me their name. And you scroll through it, scroll through it, scroll through it. Okay, got that. Delete those people. Okay, now we're gonna go through this thing again. Anybody who's younger than 17, tell me their name. Scroll through it, scroll through it. Okay, cool. Now, and then I do nicknames. Hey, I saw a couple of nicknames in here. What are their actual names? Yeah, businesses, take those out. So yeah, and then here's some extra tips. If it's a small training class, you can 3-way text their top 20, post on story for friends about the text, call names as submitted. So that's that. So this paper is in the black folder. The black folder has all my training documents. So this includes the manual and advanced training. So advanced training is the red one. Advanced training is the red one. It also includes the first weekend productivity talk.
Yeah.
And then it also has some workshops and things like that in here. I use this as my training document paper. And it'll be on the desk in there. Ouch, I just poked my eye.
Do you do this?
No.
Thanks, Steven.
I know.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, you guys thought I was a good district manager. I'm slacking. There's so much that I don't do that we should do or could do that we're just not doing that yet. So
Well, I think like the whole like telling them during training to like answer stories like super easy.
yeah,
You know.
because they're hyped up about the team builder program.
Yeah, and especially because it's like a whole different like type of like people that they're friends with, and it's like versus we might get one after every like, couple of weeks or couple of people can see our stories, so they'll just post on the one side. Like say for example, like one of them they only stay for like a week, and then you never get that chance for them to like post that. And
Yeah.
So I think you should be doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Do you talk about the Facebook Youth program?
The what?
The Facebook Youth program?
No. What I've used advanced training for, here's what I have simplified it into, because I can't quite yet figure out how to fit in a 3-hour advanced training. That program takes 3.5 hours. I haven't yet figured out how to fit that in around somebody's schedule, around our schedule and somebody's full schedule.
You did a 2 hour.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Stacy wants it to be about 3 to 4 hours though, and that's this agenda. So I cut out the extra things like the three-way texting and those things. And I should be doing those things. I just haven't figured that out yet. The summer it's going to be easy to do it because there's nothing going on. But I haven't figured it out. So we do 2 hours, and what I cover in those times, I cover the essentials of a sales rep. I want to teach them better rapport, better recommendations, their schedule. I don't teach them Google Calendar. I just help them create their in their manual, their calendar for the rest of the week, the rest of their fast start. So their calendar. This is when I get them started on the spreadsheet for their names list. So you're good at that, you know how to do that. So just like that's when I get them started on that. So that as they get recommendations, they do that. I remind them, don't call recommendations unless you need to. If you need to, just tell me and I'll teach you how to do it. It's super easy. It's just not in this manual. So I teach them names. I teach them rapport, recommendations, schedule, names list, and then closing. So I teach them upgrades and B blocks. I teach them how to upgrade and I teach them how to do a trade-in special. So I can do all that in 2 hours. I can't do everything else. With the building rapport, that is the, I'm going to email it to you right now. That is the Brian Carter video that I was talking about. Sharing goals YouTube video.
Fast start is a
Let's see, I'm going to share this. There you go. Copy link. If I can get phone time in, like for the last 20-30 minutes, that's ideal. So if you can do that, that's ideal. That is ideal. So, advanced training, I want to teach them the fundamentals to being like, I want to help them get to the end of their fast start and be confident. So what do they need to do to get to the end of the fast start? They need to book demos. They need to organize their names list. They need to come to team meeting. They need to continue to get recommendations. And they need to learn some new closing skills, things to help them sell more. That's going to get them to the end of their fast start.
How do you think you
Yeah. Now, I don't love teaching new reps post-dated orders because then anytime they get any pushback, what are they going to do?
You're gonna automatically
They're not going to know how to drop down. They're not going to know how to make a deal. They're just going to default to, oh, well, let's just save it. And then they'll save it and not get the customer's card information because they just don't know how to do all the other stuff.
So don't.
I wouldn't teach that to a new rep. I personally didn't learn how to do that till I was at like 130K in career sales. Yeah. Somebody taught you. There's a reason I didn't teach you. Yeah. There's a reason I didn't teach you, and it wasn't because I didn't want you to do it. It was just like I would rather you go through the cycles of dropping down, creating a deal, put everything on the line, and then last resort is a post-dated order.
I think I kind of told Ansley and Nicole how to do super. They're like, that would have been great to learn.
Yeah, I'm not against people knowing it. I'm just like it's just
they
not.
Don't use it like the right.
Yeah, they'll use it too much. They'll think that it's the same as making a sale. It's not. You want to stay away from those.
Okay.
A deal today is better than a saved order for next week. So you can teach it as long as you preface that. A deal today is better than a saved order next week.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So what else? PDI. Talk about PDI.
Okay.
So how is PDI with your people?
Are you talking about like now or like when
Both.
okay, well, when they were like in like their fast start, I felt like it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm pretty sure they were all like calling me like in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, Jaden, he would more like text me in the morning
Yeah.
to still check in, and same with Ebony. So Ebony and Jaden were more like text in the morning to check in.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought BDI was like really good during like the fast start with like everyone.
Yeah.
I think it was more like after that. Like now, I don't like really do it as much.
Okay.
I know part of that was like, you know, I just came back from Arkansas last week, so that was kind of like, I wasn't really trying to like PDI them.
Right.
But I feel like even like coming back, I feel like, I don't know.
So what's the PDI situation right now?
Well, like Ansley's checking in with me every morning.
Good.
She's been selling like last week.
Yeah.
So I
It's
think,
really solid.
yeah, I think as long as I keep checking for her, like coming to like office events, like team meeting and like workshops, because she still doesn't have a car, so that's kind of like
That's
tough
rough.
for her.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you can still do it virtually, but so her has been good. Avy, I did schedule a PC with her. I won't lie though, I haven't really been like checking in and like if she's doing like demos or whatnot. She did just come back, so she's not sick anymore. So these last couple of days I haven't really been good at PDIing. Of course, if she was sick, I was like, well, she can't do anything. But these last couple of days I definitely could have, and I haven't. Jaden, I have been PDIing with him like the past couple of days, but once again, like before that, like after his fast start, like not really, because then I was in Arkansas, and then he was also, I can't remember what he was going through. Nicole, I haven't necessarily been like PDIing with her ever since we like promoted her, but she still like checks in occasionally, like, so, like I have a demo tonight doing this or that, but I haven't really been like ever since we promoted her. Who else was this? Nicole, maybe. Oh, other people. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I could definitely be better like after her fast start.
Yeah. PDI is the oxygen that keeps them going. So if you cut off oxygen to a part of your body, then it dies. And it's just the same thing with our team. Avy was a 10K fast starter and she hasn't sold anything since her fast start, which was what, 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So yeah, she's been sick, but has she been sick for 2 weeks? She hasn't sold anything for 2 weeks. So, Avy, that's the worst thing about a 10K fast starter is if you let them not work after their fast start. Because they give so much in their fast start, and then when they're done with their fast start, they think, oh, okay, I can relax, hands off, because I'm not in my fast start anymore. That's when you gotta say, okay, hey, nice job. It still doesn't mean anything. You gotta work. Like, okay, congratulations, you just didn't get fast starter. So did 14 other people. You know but you're not a leader yet. You're not an assistant manager. You need to prove yourself. Now, it's not quite that aggressive a conversation. But it is like, hey, great job. You hit your goal. Now it's time to really prove yourself. You know how you prove yourself? Consistency. It's one thing to have 2 back-to-back weeks that are really good. It's another thing to have 10. Now, I don't expect you to keep on pushing like your fast start. You don't have to do that. But I want you to get orders consistently, 2 to 3 orders a week. Okay, you're not in school, you should be getting 4 to 6 orders a week. Okay, so you are in school, okay, 2 to 3 orders a week, 1 to 2 orders a week. So you give them a bone to chew on. You give them something to work towards.
Yeah. Kind of like how you did with me.
And keep them humble. Keep them humble. Hey, nice job, good work. I'm proud of you. You worked hard. How do you feel? You should feel accomplished. You should feel really good. So now it's time to really prove yourself. Because it's one thing to have a 10K fast start. It's another thing to be a top sales rep in the office. Because just because you had a 10K fast start doesn't make you a top sales rep. So I want to see you there. I think you could be, and you breathe belief into them. I think you could be a top sales rep in the office. You know what our top sales reps do though? They're consistent. So what are you doing today? What are you doing this week to make sure you're on the board? And I would have that conversation with her today, tomorrow, like as soon as you have some free time. Tomorrow morning, today, tonight, whatever. As soon as you have some time where you can just like give her that belief and like hang that carrot in front of her face, right?
Yeah.
Get her going. Okay, great. So you want to sell $1,000 this week? That's great. So when's your phone jam? Okay, cool. Why don't you come to the office? We're gonna do something. Let's do it tomorrow together. Whatever. I don't know. You know, hey, team meetings on Wednesday. You gonna be there? Okay, great. We'll have a great workshop and a phone jam for that too. So, okay, sounds good. So these are the types of conversations that you have. Same thing for Nicole. That's the same kind of conversation. Same thing for Ainsley. Same thing for Jay. For anybody who's like does assault, hey, great job. You did 3K in your fast start. How do you feel? You should feel accomplished. A lot of people don't even reach that, right? So congratulations. That's great. So now it's time to prove yourself. It's consistency, consistency, consistency. That's what we want from those people. When we get them in the office, they get them selling consistently. That's how you get an assistant manager team. So your class, I mean, there's like, you could turn them into our best sales reps for this semester. Like our most consistent sales reps. That's what PDI does. If you don't talk to them, then that's not going to happen. If you do talk to them, there's a chance that it will happen. So it's like taking a gamble, right? It's like what we played last night, blackjack. If you don't talk to them, it's guaranteed that it's not going to happen. If you do talk to them, it's taking a chance. So that's why PDI matters so much. That's why it's the oxygen, because if you don't, then it's definitely not going to happen. So PDI is just talking to them. Talking to them with work, talking to them with school, talking to them, you know, helping them make sure that they have a plan to hit their goals and do what they want to do. Maybe you can have a discovery PC with some of them, like what we did when we went to Canes. You know, what did that do for you? That was a lot. Gave you confidence, gave you a vision, gave you belief that you could do something. You know, maybe you have that similar conversation. I mean, AV wasn't far off where you were at when we had that conversation. You know, Nicole wasn't that far off from when we had that conversation. So what else? I would say the biggest thing for training, make sure everybody gets out of there with 10 demos. So they gotta have a big names list. They gotta have some confidence. They gotta know how to do a demo, and they walk out of there with 10 demos. The formulas. That's why the formulas are so key. It gives them confidence. It keeps them. That's what the formulas do. It gives them confidence to go out and try it, to go out and do it, to book 10 demos. It gives context on why they're going to work so hard this weekend. Remember from your training when making schedulings, tell people where you want them to put the dollar signs. Start out with, let's put in the office agenda. After putting an office agenda for the week, then you go to your obligations. Put in all your obligations. Once you're done putting all your obligations in, now put in your dollar signs. And you tell them where and when and how many and how far apart and
I think text messages are fun, and then also like playing music.
playing music's not the end of the world. It's just energy. Let me ask you this. What are you gonna do in your training to make it more fun?
That's what I think. I feel like I wasn't the best at like actually like wanting to talk to them throughout the breaks. I think that, and then like I feel like the first half of my thing was just kind of like trying to go through it.
Yeah.
So I think now that I kind of like, I kind of know what I'm doing at this point, I can like not so much stress about what's the next thing I need to like say or do.
Yeah.
And I can kind of like bring the energy and then talk to them throughout the breaks.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I think, of course, like making training better than last time, but like those like little tiny details, and also you not being there. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like being able to like, learn those new things also about myself, but then also like, because I already have the confidence for most of it, then I can also focus on like little things I was like missing, like, and I think energy can be too.
Yeah. Good.
So yeah,
Good.
just kind of getting better from last time.
Yeah. So those are all great. Do that. I think you're confident with day 1 and day 2 of training. Day 3 of the fast start, morning PDI is so huge because morning PDI sets the tone for PDI for the rest of the week.
Sunday morning?
So making sure that if they don't call you or text you, that you're like on them, like 10:01. Hey, like what's your plan for the day? I didn't hear from you. Is everything okay? Okay, hey, make sure that you do it within the time frame tomorrow. And then that way you set the tone.
Yeah.
Sunday and Monday are all about setting the tone for the rest of their fast start. But you yourself can't let up on your accountability. You have to hold them accountable if you really want them to stick with the standards. That's why Nicole has done so well, because we held her accountable. Avie, Ainsley, we held them accountable. Schedule management. When somebody says, hey, I have a cancellation. Okay, great. What are you going to do during that time? Can I tell you what I would do? What most of our people do? When they have a demo, they were planning to work during that time. So do you know how you can still work during that time? Have a phone jam. Make some phone calls. Do you have some time this morning? Can you make some extra calls this morning and try and rebook that same demo spot? Teach them how to book same day demos. So schedule management, helping them make sure that they have a full schedule throughout the weekend. Tracking numbers, make sure that they're texting you before and after. That way you can track, okay, Avie's at 2 demos for the day. She only has 1 sale. That's solid. Okay. Nicole's done 4 demos. She has 4 no sales. Okay. Whoa. What's going on? Like, who are you seeing?
Yeah.
What are they saying? And how are you responding? What's your attitude? Are you reading the script? Are you cutting food? Are you having fun? Managing emotions when they have no sales or sales. Don't let them feel too good and don't let them feel too bad. Managing actions, making sure that they're hey, remember you're gonna have to make some more calls to book demos for the rest of this week. So when's your next phone jam? Cool. Make sure that they have 10 demos in their schedule for the weekend.
I have a question.
Yes.
I didn't realize, but advanced training is on Tuesday. Could I move it to Monday? Okay, good. So I need to do that.
Yeah.
What time do you think? Because if you ever stop blitz 11 to
Yeah. If I were you, I would probably do like 10 to 12. Overlap staff blitz a little bit, but not a ton.
And should I stay in there with them or?
Depends on how many people that you have.
Yeah, that's true.
If you have 1 person, you'll probably be in here. If you have more than our staff, then they'll be in there. You'll
So
probably
10
just
or
be
12 you recommend? Okay, I'm gonna change that up. in the schedule.
Okay. Now, advanced training is typically subject to be moved. Why? Because let's say you have 3 people and nobody can be there at that advanced training. So then you just gotta say, okay, when are you guys out of class? Okay, let me look at my calendar, and then you might have to do that 6 p.m. at night. I've done that before. It's not my favorite to work that late, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do for their development. Do you want somebody to not have an advanced training because you just didn't want to work late?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's the
Okay.
thought process. So yeah, day 3, Sunday, you should also be confirming for advanced training for the next day as well. Day 4, which was Monday morning PDI, advanced training. And I have here on the Emerald 2.0 under training steps, day 4, I kind of have the rundown of what I want to do. Better goal sharing, referrals closing, phone jam excellence, schedule, team builder, assistant manager plug. Hey guys, we're looking to fill our team with 4 more assistant managers. So we have Adrian, Claire, Trevor, Nicole. So we have 4 for this summer. I want 7. So we need 3 more. We're looking for 3 more assistant managers to have a full staff for this summer. So keep working hard, do the right things, and you can even do a holdback again for advanced training. Hey, you guys are good. Hey, can I talk to you? Maybe a different person this time than who you held back in the other training.
Did you do that?
For advanced training? Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. So you could do that, you don't have to though. But if you see somebody that you're like, oh yeah, they're like really great, you could do that. If not, then you can just address the group. Hey guys, we're looking for more assistant managers. We want to see your characteristics. We want to see how hard you worked this week. So finish strong, work hard. Make sure you have 2 demos a day in your 2 to 4 demos a day in your fast start, and you're gonna be on pace for 10K. So work hard, keep it up. Make sure everybody's over their first promotion. Recognize the results from the weekend. High five them. Congratulations. Kind of like a team meeting feel with recognition. So. So yeah. Questions on that? Okay. What else, training development wise, do you think that you have questions on or we should cover? This is the first time I've trained somebody to run training like this too. So this is your first time.
Go out.
Yeah.
The barren trap.
Yeah.
Also, like, if Serena needs help, like, next week, I could probably, like, help you.
I was gonna ask you about that. So when we went through, so when she ran her training, first of all, we didn't have a ton of time. Second of all, she went to the MIT meeting, so I didn't teach her these things.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I can help her on Friday, but Saturday I'm going to Friday, because that's the day she leaves on, right?
Yeah.
I can help her.
You could, yeah. If you could, like, next week, if you could sit down and talk with her and kind of talk her through those things, and then if you could just be around,
Yeah.
kind of take my place. Just like with phase 1 for us, I taught you, and then you did it, and I was here for help.
Yeah.
If you could kind of teach her that section for day 1, I'm sure she would feel a lot more confident, and if you were around, she'd feel a lot better on that.
Yeah, that's what I was.
That would be awesome,
Yeah.
since I'm not going to be there.
Yeah.
Serena runs a good training. We just we weren't able to. I think she did a great training. Like her person got to $1,500 in sales. It took a little bit longer than she wanted. Like it didn't happen immediately. It happened on like Monday or Tuesday, I think. And so she was a little bit like self-conscious or anxious about it. Like, oh, I didn't run a good training. I was like, you did fine.
Yeah,
like, don't worry
that's
about
so
it.
good.
And she got that. So,
Yeah.
so that's
It'd be
that.
tough, like, especially having like one person.
Yeah. Yeah. One person's hard. One person's like a hit or miss.
How was Brisa?
I think Brisa ran a fantastic training. I thought Brisa out of like, don't take this the wrong way, but out of all three of you guys, she was the most like, I don't know.
Like to the point.
She did a great job. All of you guys ran good trainings, but for her, I didn't really have any notes. I was like, okay, well, nice job. Like, now, like I said, one person trainings are typically hit or miss. So with Hennessy, I think that was just that was going to be a hard training to make into a good one. Nothing against Hennessy. I just think statistics or odds are just, it was a difficult
She was
one.
supposed to come with me to go girl train. She called me like 30 minutes or an hour before. It was like she had something personal came up.
Hennessy? Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So, cool. How do you feel? Anything else you want to cover?
I don't think so.
Okay. Can you explain the two formulas to me from day one?
What's the first weekend formula? That's
Yeah.
the like 1, 2, 5, 10.
The roadmap 2000 and the 1, 2, 5, 10, the first weekend formula.
Yeah, so the 1, 2, 5, 10 is your number one's your biggest customer. That should be like your first demo.
Cool. Oh.
Your number two is your, I always forget what you call it.
Yeah, Gerardo calls it Atlantic City.
And
I just say your second best customer.
okay. Your second best customer should also be the first night, Saturday night, your first day. And then your top 5 customers should be minimum that first weekend.
Yeah.
Minimum. Even better, your top 10 customers on your first weekend. Right?
The 10 is actually for 10 demos.
Oh,
Just 10 demos.
Gerardo said that.
We really just like, I repeat as many times as possible, hey guys, I want you guys to do a minimum of 10 demos this weekend. Because and I don't even like put any whatever. I don't put any expectations with it of like, oh, you have to do 10 demos with like the best people. I'm like, just do 10 demos with Mac customers and you'll hit $1,000. And I say it so confidently that they're just like, oh my gosh, like he's
When we
right.
were at the like MIT meeting in Monday, I got that wrong. I knew that.
Yeah.
I always get it switched for something. I'm like thinking 10 best customers. Like,
Yeah.
that's not it.
Just 10
10
demos.
demos.
Yeah.
And
Then
then
the roadmap to 1,000.
we're at 2,000. You schedule 10 demos. Statistics say you might have a lousy guys in your schedule, so you have 3 reschedules. So 7 demos actually happen. And out of those 7 demos, you're gonna have some no sales, so you make 4 sales. And 4 sales, even if you're just half as good, and $2 to $3 average order, so you'll hit $1,000 for the first weekend.
And then I'm like, you guys see that? 10 demos equals $1,000.
Easy. Now, if you wanna go above and beyond that,
There you go. Perfect. First weekend schedule, I think you probably got that. Intro talk. I would do a run through
yeah.
personally on your own.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing I'm probably gonna like work on or
Yeah.
do practice.
That's one that takes repetition. So if you don't nail it, don't feel bad. The goal is
I always think,
excitement,
like,
confidence.
I always think like they don't really know.
Yeah.
They say, like,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I would think of like when I
Definitely.
would like perform in dancing. I'm like, if I make the wrong move, just keep going because they don't know.
They don't
you
know.
Make the wrong move.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They don't know that you made the wrong move. We want them to have confidence and excitement.
Yeah. So that's probably the biggest thing. I'll probably watch the video and like work on.
Cool. Okay. Anything else? All of the admin stuff like training reminder calls, intro to training slideshow, training videos and password, all that stuff is on the cover page of the
Yeah.
training
Yeah.
outline.
Yeah. So I'll probably just practice on intro talk and like kind of like quickly go through like every step again from like day 1, day 2 fully.
Yeah. Cool.
And then we're working on PDI this week.
Yeah, PDI is a big thing.
Yeah.
So if I have service, I'll try and check in with you guys. I
No
mean,
expectation.
yeah, I hope I can, but I told them earlier at the staff meeting or staff blitz, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm even gonna have
Yeah.
access to
Was there
Wi-Fi.
anything like else important from this week?
Let me look at the calendar again. We
What else is Wednesday?
yeah. My calendar. Not showing up.
Okay, then look at on Thursday. Did y'all talk about like was Brisa driving or did you talk about that at all or no?
No, we did not talk about that.
Right. And like with staff meeting, that's like mainly it's like going over like the schedule and like last week's like results, like
Yeah.
recruiting cells, like interview or how
Yeah.
training.
MRO,
Yeah.
set for training, and sales. Those are like your three numbers. A fourth number would be your interview show efficiency,
Yeah.
but the three main are
Yeah.
interviews, fire.
Mainly like schedule, going over like tasks.
Yeah.
What else? What did we talk about?
Schedule. I know, I talk a lot. Remember that our schedule takes up a lot of time.
Yeah.
Our schedule takes up like
You
an
usually
hour.
do like a little like journal entry in the beginning though.
Oh yeah,
That's
gigs,
okay.
your gigs, gratitudes, intentions, and goals.
Yeah. Talk about like what was good last week, what we had last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
And sometimes when you're talking to multiple people, sometimes it's hard to get them to speak up. Like sometimes you're like blah 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 blah, and they're like, and they just look at you.
Yeah.
So that's why I do gigs at the beginning. It's like I and have people share. I want to get the room
And, like,
warmed
talk
up.
to me.
Yeah. So,
Makes sense.
the only other thing for next week, the blitz. This might be something you guys talk about at staff meeting this Friday. The blitz needs a leader. Brees has been doing it the last 2 weeks. If she wants to do it again this third week, I think that would be great. She kind of knows what she's kind of getting into the feel of it. Blitz needs a leader. It needs somebody that's like kind of in charge and directing people and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I think that would be great if Brisa, in fact, I'm going to text her again today and make sure that she can do that. The agenda for the day, each day is set, and the notes are on there. I mentioned this to them today. I was like, hey guys, I had to do this a few times while I was in Vegas, and I don't want to have to do that, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it while I'm on the boat.
Announcements.
Is sending out announcements or reaching out to the person who's admin for the day and saying, hey, make sure you send out these announcements, because if I have to do that, then I might as well just send out the announcements myself.
Yeah.
So the role of the admin is to replace me.
Yeah.
You're doing all the things I do, which is confirmation for events, reminders, making sure there's oil in the engine, basically. Like if somebody needs to get in the office, you're the person to coordinate how to get them in the office, whether you go to the office, open it for them, or you reach out to somebody who has a key and they can meet. Whatever has to happen, you're the person who makes things go. And so your admin days are Sunday the 1st and Monday the 2nd. And so Sunday there's not really a whole lot. It's just announcements and like driving attendance, schedules, excitements. Monday, making sure that all the interviews are rolling, all the blitzes are rolling, advanced training, office stuff, confirmations for attendance for the week, reminders, making sure the office doesn't get locked so that Claire can get into the interviews. Maybe you give Claire your key for the day or something.
Yeah.
So that's when it's your admin day, you are replacing me for.
No, last time I just completely forgot.
Yeah.
We talked about it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Then I was like, okay.
Yeah. I should have been better about reminding you guys before I left. I think
It's
the last day
it was
and a
in my
half.
calendar, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I was not that crazy until then.
Yeah. So,
Okay, cool. I see that.
Yeah, so admin is replacing me. It's making sure that
Yeah.
things are running and people know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you're the glue. So, if somebody needs help in the office, it's your responsibility to coordinate that, whether you do it or you get somebody to help you with
Yeah.
it. So, because I think Serena was like, yeah, well, one of the days when I'm an admin, I'll be out of town. What if I can't give Claire a key? I was like, that's fine. You don't have to be the person to give her a key.
So,
You just have to help coordinate her
or make sure
getting a key from somebody. Yeah, something. So,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I was gonna say, like, for the most part, I'm gonna be up here, like, early.
yeah.
Because I started doing that last week, is, like, getting up here to start, like, sourcing in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That'll be good.
but, like, on days where I'm not doing that, I'll try to, like, check with the staff and make sure, like, you know, Trevor Claire's trying to come in and
Yeah.
just make sure there's someone
Yeah.
there.
Office, we decided on having an office phone jam Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 10 a.m.
This
Specific,
week or next week?
starting next week,
Okay.
specifically tailored to people who are not in school. Because we were like, wait, so we have 15 people on our team, 9 of them are not in school, and 6 of them are in school. So let's have phone jams in the morning so that they show up to that, and then let's have workshops in the evening for our students.
Mm.
So that way, there's plenty of opportunities for all of us to get together.
Okay.
We decided on some people running it. Bree's doing Monday and Thursday. Nobody's doing Tuesday yet. Claire's doing Wednesday. Then we have some workshops available in the evenings, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as well. We only have Tuesday covered by Trevor, so we need some more workshops covered for Monday and Wednesday.
Do you want them to all be, like, the same time, like 6 to 7:30, or
I think that would be best.
best?
I want to say.
Okay. That's fine. So no one's running one.
Monday and Wednesday need to be taken for workshops.
I can do.